I prefer me fights medium rare.
Ain't no storm bigger than the man who's willing to face it, boy. Now go show him your sea legs.
I am what I am.
Popeye 2026 is an upcoming live-action adventure comedy film produced by Sony Pictures in collaboration with Columbia Pictures. Based on the legendary comic strip and animated classic created by Elzie Chrysler Segar, this movie reintroduces Popeye the Sailor Man to modern audiences with a mix of action, humor, and heart. Directed by Taika Waititi, Thor, Ragnarok, Jojo Rabbit, the film blends family-friendly comedy with over-the-top action, using a mix of practical stunts and CGI-enhanced sequences to bring Popeye's world to life in a new, cinematic way. Plot details. The story follows Popeye, John Cena, a rough but kind-hearted sailor who gains extraordinary strength whenever he eats spinach. After years at sea, Popeye returns to his hometown of Sweethaven, only to discover it has fallen under the control of the greedy and powerful Bluto, Dave Bautista, who exploits the townsfolk and seeks to claim the harbor for his empire. Popeye's life changes when he meets Olive Oyl, Margot Robbie, a strong-willed and independent woman who refuses to bow down to Bluto's tyranny. But when Olive is kidnapped by Bluto in an attempt to force her into marriage, Popeye must rise to the challenge. Armed with his courage, his humor, and his legendary can of spinach, Popeye sets out on a wild adventure filled with hilarious brawls, sea battles, and heartwarming moments, proving that true strength comes not just from muscles, but from heart and loyalty. The movie pays tribute to the classic Popeye cartoons while modernizing the story for today's generation, making it both nostalgic and fresh. Cast: John Cena as Popeye, the spinach-powered hero. Dave Bautista as Bluto, the giant, ruthless villain who wants to control Sweethaven. Margot Robbie as Olive Oyl, Popeye's love interest, independent and witty. Danny DeVito, the burger-loving comic relief. Jacob Tremblay as Sweet Pea, the baby Popeye protects and raises. Ken Watanabe as Captain Seamus, a wise old sailor who mentors Popeye. Awkwafina as Sea Hag, a mysterious witch-like figure who aids Bluto with dark magic. Production and development. Production company, Sony Pictures and Columbia Pictures. Director, Taika Waititi. Writers, Taika Waititi and Rhett Reese. Music, Michael Giacchino, The Batman, Jurassic World. Cinematography, Matthew Labadike, A Star is Born. VFX, Sony Pictures Imageworks. Filming began in 2024, with sets built to replicate Sweethaven as a colorful yet gritty coastal town. The movie also features large-scale sea battles filmed in New Zealand and Malta. Trailer information. The first teaser trailer, expected late 2025, will showcase Popeye's iconic theme tune, Popeye, Popeye's spinach-powered punch, and the comedic rivalry between Popeye and Bluto. The official full trailer, early 2026, will reveal Olive's kidnapping, sea battles, and John Cena's transformation into the classic sailor with a modern twist. Tagline: He's strong to the finish 'cause he eats his spinach. Release date: scheduled release June 5, 2026, worldwide, premiering in IMAX and Dolby Cinema with a family-friendly PG-13 rating. In summary, Popeye 2026 will be a hilarious, action-packed, and nostalgic live-action reboot of the Sailor Man we all grew up loving, with John Cena's charm, Dave Bautista's power, and Taika Waititi's humor bringing it to life on the big screen.